blew up and put Chicago drill on the map, he was really in the streets putting in work. Today we're breaking down the insane story behind how his beef with another local rapper led to the deadliest war in rap history. Lil JoJo was raised on the south side of Chicago and came up surrounded by gangbangers. His half-brother Swag Dinero told DJ Vlad their dad, uncles, cousins, and aunts were all about that life, so JoJo and him followed the same path and got straight into the trenches. JoJo's dad caught a drug case when he was a baby and was locked up for over a decade. JoJo and Swag ain't mess around with drugs much because they saw what happened to their pops, but they was still getting active in the streets. Most of JoJo's family was GDs, but JoJo repped an insane GD set called Brick Squad. Insane GDs aren't clicked up with every other GD set and sometimes beef with them. So even though JoJo was a GD, he still claimed GDK or GD Killer. Brick Squad was cool with other sets like Woogle World, MOB, CMB, STL EBT, and No Love City. And they had issues with BD sets in the area like Lamron, O Block, and AMG. Insane sets like Brick Squad can have beef with anyone, but it was the war with the BDs that changed everything. A lot of the BDs in Chicago fall under the same umbrella of 300. Sets like Lamron and O Block have their own thing going on, but they both rep 300 at the same time. Back when Lil JoJo was coming up, Lamron and No Love City had a lot of beef, and that's where everything allegedly started.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. Most of these niggas is really dead or in jail now, bro.
2009, Lil Durk's homie Lil Mo from Lamron was shot and killed. Rumors said that some dudes from No Love was behind the hit, and Durk took the first shot at them on the track RIP Lil Mo and rapped, "Niggas talking crazy like, Durk ain't about nothing, man. Fuck no love, cause they ain't on nothing. 64th is where I stand, 40 cal in my pants. Run up on one of us, you gon' see who gonna blam." Then just a couple months after Mo was killed, No Love lost 2 guys back to back, and rumors say Lamron was involved with both of them. A few months after that, JoJo's set Brick Squad allegedly got wrapped up in a situation, and a dude from Brick Squad named Thomas Joyner was shot multiple times on the 7000 block of South Eggleston Avenue. Thomas Joyner was actually blood cousins with a dude from Lamron named Killer Kells, and the situation made Killer Kells switch sides and start repping Insane BD, and he got cool with Brick Squad. Then in July 2011, Lamron took another loss when Durk's homie Tasky was shot and killed. Durk and Tasky was hella close, and Durk dropped the track in his honor after Tasky died. And on the track 24-8, Durk rapped, "Bumped heads with my day ones yesterday. I say I'ma give him time. Hope BA get right back off that time. They gave him 55. I hate Tasky gone forever. We locked in on 59. He was my dog, he was my round. He was like 50 twice." The beef with Lamron and Brick Squad was already heating up in the streets, but then Lil Durk took it to another level when he dropped the track L's Anthem and rapped, "Brick Squad, I say fuck 'em. Woogle World with 'em, so fuck 'em. I'm in these streets, no ducking." He shouted out Lil Mo on the track too and said, "Life ain't no joke, nigga. L's up for Lil Mo, nigga. Life ain't no joke, nigga. L's up for Lil Mo." Chief Keef was already popping off and hitting the mainstream with tracks like I Don't Like and 300. But Durk took the disrespect to the next level, and his ops in Chicago went crazy. According to Swag Dinero, Lil JoJo was never into becoming a rapper back then.
He ain't really want to rap until he heard Lil Durk's song, that L's Anthem. Cause we heard it on the radio, like we driving, you know? It was me and him, I remember we driving, boom. He said, Brick Squad, we say fuck 'em. Like this on the radio, fool, you know what I'm saying? You ran, you talking about fuck us on the radio. Man, he went crazy, fool, he ain't like that. He said, you heard that, bro? Hell no, we finna go crazy, that's it.
And that's when he decided to hop in the booth and clap back. JoJo ain't just respond to Durk and Lamron though. He came back with a diss against every single black disciple in the city, and it was like a bomb going off. Drill fans know all about the war between the BDs and GDs going on for the last decade, but that's not how it always was. Before Lil JoJo hopped in the booth, it was always just a few sets beefing with each other. But after JoJo dropped the track BDK, everything changed. One of Keef's early hits was the track 300, where he shouted out the set and took shots at the GDs too. Brick Squad was tight with STL EBT, and one of the first big losses in their beef with the BDs was when an STL EBT affiliate named Tuka was allegedly killed by the BDs at a bus stop. Some STL EBT members started calling themselves Tuka Gang, and Keef dissed him on the track 300 and rapped, "Bullets hot like the sun, nigga. She like Sosa, I'm a big fan. Bitch, I'm leaning like a kickstand. I'm high, I'm smoking ganja. Fuck a Tuka Gang, bitch, I'm 300. Lil JoJo wasn't gonna let Keef and Durk slide with the disrespect, and he started the track BDK off by sending shots at all the BDs and rapped, "These niggas claim 300, but we BDK. BDK, yeah, bitch, we BDK. We stacking, bitch, so you know we cracking trays." Then he called Durk out by name and said, "Fuck trying to wife a bitch, they out here stretching." Dirk say fuck Brick Squad, so I can't wait to catch him. Squeezes fucking 40, now they got him on the stretcher. What made the track even more disrespectful is that JoJo used one of Keef's beats to diss his set. JoJo wasn't just putting pressure on the ops in the studio though. After the track drops, he allegedly caught Lil Reese in traffic and tried to chase him down. At the end of the clip, you can hear him say,
Reese ain't even driving, he a bitch, I'ma kill his ass.
Then he hopped on Twitter and clowned Lil Reese for getting caught lacking. He kept up the momentum in the booth too with the track I Got That Sack. He took more shots at the BDs and rapped, on the block with the guys, niggas know I keep that 30. Catch an op from the Lamb, he gon' catch the whole 30. According to rumors, JoJo and some of his homies tried to catch Keef at a show, but he ducked him. So he aired out Keef about it and rapped, claim 300, you get whacked. Nigga, that ain't where it's at. Came to his show, Adriana's, but they ran out the back. Catch him in traffic with Lil Reese, man, they gon' feel this Mac. JoJo didn't have any issues with Dirk back in the day, and they even went to school together. But by that point, none of that mattered, and he said, BDK.
Bro, imagine if the roles was flipped. Like if Lil JoJo and them was still alive, and Lil Durk was the one that got killed on a bike, and Lil JoJo was the rapper and shit like that, and 63rd and all them niggas was like, took OTF spotlight. Like, I don't know, it just be like a whole lot of different shit. Like, you just never know.
Okay, that's my team, and my city got my back.
Like if
went to school with these niggas, but that don't mean shit.
Like that.
My nigga Tell knocked him out. You should have seen that shit. He also claimed Dirk ain't want no smoke and was trying to squash the beef behind the scenes. But JoJo wasn't down with that and rapped, Dirk a hoe, calling phones, saying he don't want no beef. But fuck this rap, I ain't gonna talk, I'ma leave it in the streets. Keef, Dirk, and the rest of the BDs was definitely feeling the heat. And on August 12th, someone tried to take him out and missed. Almost getting killed didn't slow JoJo down at all though, and he kept on clowning Dirk and Lil Reese on Twitter. Then on September 4th, 2012, JoJo and Swag De Niro slid into Reese's hood and started yelling at him from their whip. Reese went on No Jumper and said he had never seen JoJo before that day and he wasn't a real op.
And they come pull up. Shit, and that's how it was, yeah.
Y'all never, you ever seen them before? Or like,
no, that was like my first time seeing them type shit. Like I never even bumped into them.
So that was just all like internet shit.
Yeah. Niggas be chasing clout, bro. And these niggas in Chicago, that's what they do. Shit. If you got fame, that's what they gonna do.
But when JoJo slid through, Reese told him, After pulling up on Reese, JoJo went home and uploaded the video that same day and started clowning Reese on Twitter again. JoJo was trying to get at the BDs any way he could, but then he dropped a tweet that got himself killed. At 11:13 that night, JoJo tweeted out his exact location and said he was on 06 Line. Just a few hours later, he was found dead right where he told the ops to find him. Nobody knows exactly how it went down, but someone allegedly pulled up on him in the car and started letting off shots. JoJo got hit in the chest and tried to run down the street, but he collapsed just a few feet away and tragically died that night. Rumors say he was riding a bike when it happened. King Von was making jokes about the situation right after it went down. Swag De Niro told DJ Vlad that JoJo wasn't on the bike when he got hit though. There was also rumors that someone stood over him and put a bunch of shots in him. But Swag said he only got hit once, and the bullet went through both sides of his heart, and that's why he died. The next day, Reese dissed JoJo on Twitter and said, damn, I just woke up to the JoJo shit. Fuck him. Keef was already becoming a superstar, and that's why so many people were shocked when he jumped in and clowned JoJo's death too. He tweeted, it's sad because that nigga JoJo wanted to be just like us, and said, I know the real Brick Squad, hashtag 300. Reese was already a suspect because of his beef with JoJo, but Keef clowning him on Twitter put the spotlight on himself. The cops started investigating if Keef was involved.
But who else?
And JoJo's mom even went on TV and said she thought he was responsible.
Who do you think is responsible for your son's death?
Chief Keef.
You believe he himself pulled the trigger?
I don't believe his self pulled the trigger. I believe he paid somebody to do it.
And she's not the only one who thinks Keef put a bag on his head. A couple of JoJo's homies spoke on the situation too, and one of them said,
JoJo boy, we heard the motherfucking rap niggas put money on bro head too.
The other dude in the video said it wasn't about rap beef though.
Man, them rap niggas ain't had shit to do with nothing, bro. This shit was real live street business, you feel me, man? I ain't none of that rap shit, none of that shit, bro.
After the cops started looking at Keef being involved, he hopped back on Twitter and claimed that his account was hacked and called JoJo's death a tragedy. But most people think he was just trying to get the heat off his name. For a few years, nobody knew who was really behind the hit, but now a lot of people think there are two main possibilities. The first one is that a dude from AMG named Poo Poo caught JoJo lacking after he dropped his location and killed him. Poo Poo and Keef was cool, and on the track War, Keef shouted him out and rapped, "All these damn frenemies, I'm gonna call up Poo Poo, man. I got niggas in these streets, they fuck around and do you, man. I'm rich, hallelujah, man. Still got my toolie, man. Fuck with me, I'll fuck around and screw your mans." Then on the track What I Claim, he said, "Young Money, no 5-1. Lamron, 4-6 shit, sending shots at 051. I'm on it now with Poo Poo, and yes, he will shoot you. Pop pills and shooting niggas, swear I'm going cuckoo." And when a fan on Twitter asked Keef who Poo Poo was, Keef just said he's 069, which is the exact spot where Lil JoJo was killed. The other dude people rumor was behind the JoJo hit was Durk's homie Kiki from Lamron. JoJo's death was a huge loss for Brick Squad and the sets they was clicked up with. And one day after he got chipped, an alleged BD affiliate named Larry Porter was shot and killed. Then 2 weeks later, the ops caught up to Kiki, and rumors say Brick Squad was allegedly the ones who took Kiki out as get back for Lil JoJo. People think Reese was the one who shot JoJo, but his brother Swag De Niro claims that whoever killed JoJo is dead now too. Kiki was already dead when Swag said that, which is more evidence that Lamron was behind the hit. There's nothing proven about who really took JoJo out, but after he died, JoJo became one of the most dissed rappers in Chicago. Keef kept sending shots on tracks like No It Don't and raps, "No, I don't know you, B. Smoking Keisha, getting topped by Susie. That's JoJo. That ain't no Rolly. That's Chief Keef. That ain't no Kobe." 600 Breezy took shots at JoJo and Brick Squad on the track Don't Get Smoked and rapped, "600, my shooters blow. In a steamer with your hoe. Fuck Brick Squad, don't go JoJo. Bitch, we winning, check the scope." And his homie E did the same thing on the track War when he said, "I get that call, they on. Brick Squad, I'm like murder them boys. Kick in Miss Coleman's door and knock Lil JoJo urn on the floor." Lil Durk dissed him and a bunch of other GDs who were killed too on the track We Ball and said, "This will knock you cold. Ain't nobody put no slugs in them. Smoking on that Zico, Fathead, Tutu, Tuka, Lil Mark, JoJo. Yes, we do it." Lil JoJo wanted to put on for a set in the drill scene, but dropping a track like BDK made him the most hated rapper in the city. He blew up fast and had the skills to really take it far in the rap game. But unfortunately, he never got the chance and put a target on his head before he could leave the streets behind. His death took everything to the next level and sparked a war in Chicago that's still going on today.
One of my favorite things about James Avery is that you can actually personalize certain jewelry pieces.
Man, long live all them niggas, man. Like, comment, subscribe, baby. Get some more videos, man.